Hello, girls and boys. I got a cool package in the mail today from a guy named Bob. I don't know if he wants me to say his last name or anything, but he doesn't really have an active YouTube channel, but he contacted me with a few questions and mentioned he had some games he was looking to get rid of, so I ended up doing a deal with him, mainly for a stack of PlayStation games, but there were a few Nintendo and Super Nintendo games mixed in as well. Almost everything is packed up ready for the flea market this weekend, which I'll get to that in a moment for why I'm going to be at the flea market 2 days in a row. But I will show you at least the PlayStation titles. First is Resident Evil Survivor. This is one of those Resident Evil games where a lot of people don't really like it. It's in first person. It plays very differently than the other Resident Evil games. I still at least gave it a shot when I was younger, and I beat it. I played all the way through it. No, it is not that great of a game, but if you're a diehard Resident Evil fan, it's worth checking out. It's like at the most, like in the $15, maybe $20 range at the very most. And all these games are complete except for one. One is missing the manual, which I'll point out. Brave Fencer Musashi, a cool action RPG put out by Squaresoft. We have it's Air Guys, God Bless the Ring. It's that weird fighting game that has like a built-in pretty crappy RPG, but it features some of the Final Fantasy VII characters. And a copy of Grand Theft Auto 2 Greatest Hits. This is the one that doesn't have the manual. Metal Gear Solid. Mega Man X4. This is the second copy I've had recently now of this. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I'm looking to get this on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast has a little bit better character models and some of the special effects. So I don't own it yet, but that is one that I'm looking out for on the Dreamcast. And this happened to come with the strategy guide, but the strategy guide has some torn pages in the front, as you can see. Actually, a couple of them are sort of missing. But otherwise, the fact it's missing pages, it's in pretty good shape. You can still read 98% of the book. And then a copy of Wild Arms. Parasite Eve. Not the Greatest Hits edition. Jesus, for like the last year and a half, it seemed almost every copy I ever got was Greatest Hits of that. Resident Evil Director's Cut. When I first really was starting to get back into garage sailing, mainly to do the videos for my YouTube channel, on that very first day, I ended up finding a copy of Resident Evil Director's Cut, which I kept for myself. And then we got a copy of, this is an odd one, Wu-Tang Shaolin Style. This is one I do not see very often. And it's not a couple bucks. I mean, it's at least in like that $10, $20 range. Bloody Roar. And Bushido Blade 2. There's some fighting games in this lot. We got Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Greatest Hits. This is another one where it seems like the last few copies that either Joey or myself have come across, it's always Greatest Hits. Mortal Kombat 4. C, The Contra Adventure. Bloody Roar 2. Saga Frontier 2. And Kingsfield 2. So overall, just a good quality amount of a mixture of RPGs and fighters and some just like adventure games there. So thank you very much, Bob. Again, he gave me a great deal on these. Like I mentioned earlier, there was some Nintendo games that Bob also sent, but all of that stuff is already packed up for the flea market tomorrow. And to explain about that, I will be at the market both Saturday and Sunday this week. Joey contacted me and said that he is not feeling well at all. He's having some back issues, actually. So I'm going to go out and set up for him on Saturday after I go garage sailing, which you're probably viewing this on Saturday, so this would have already happened. And then Sunday I'll be at the market, obviously to film an episode of Video Game Sellers, but it's going to be a weird Sunday because as it stands right now, don't really know if Joey's going to be feeling good enough to come out Sunday. I think I can convince him to come out and at least sit there, maybe medicate him so he'll be loopy and just kind of sit there for the day. Because I'm not sure if we're going to have Max out there either. Zelda Girl's back in town. She was on a little vacation. Her friend had won a trip to Ireland, and her friend went to Ireland for St. Patrick's Day, got wasted. She caught like a flu bug or something, and she's sick, so she won't be out at the flea market. And I know that Aaron and Josh are going to be in Miami, I believe. So it's going to be a little bit of a ghost town at the market this weekend. But hopefully at least Joey can come. And I also invited Frank along. He's the guy that you might have seen for 5 seconds in last week's garage sale video. So maybe Frank can come out, and at least, we can have more than 1 or 2 people at the booth, because it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a little bit sparse on people to film. But basically that's it. This is going to be a busy-ass weekend for me. I'm already dead tired, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to get up and go garage sailing, so I'm retarded. I need to go to sleep. Thank you for watching. Please give me thumbs up. They look like this. They're down below the video. And I will talk to you all tomorrow for a garage sale video. Peace.